Good afternoon to one and all. I am Dr. S.V. Ramana Rao, working as Head of the Department Finance at Specializations Institute of Management. Basically, I have done my Master's degree in Business Management. Subsequently, I have done MPhil and PhD. I have got 18 years of experience in the area of teaching, especially teaching courses like Financial Management, Security Analysis and Portfolio Management, Financial Derivatives. I worked in various institutes during my tenure of 18 years. I started my teaching career with Siddhartha College, Vijayawada, and then moved to the Guntur RVR and JC College of Engineering. There I worked as assistant professor for 9 years, and later I moved to the TFI Management Institute, Manipal, and after that I joined Specializations Institute of Management, and after working for 1.5 years, I got offer in the Middle East. I went there, worked as head of the department in Muscat, and then in 2011 I joined back at Specializations Institute of Management as head of the department finance. Specializations Institute of Management has started 21 years back, and it is offering courses in the areas of general management, marketing management, human resource management, banking, insurance, finance and allied services, and also global business management. We have both the residential programs and non-residential programs, and we are focusing services specialized to the banking, insurance. Subsequently, we are also providing services to the marketing field and also human resources. And we have faculty who are learned and drawn from both industry and the academia. And recently the institute has received awards from the Discovery Business House from Delhi for its intellectual faculty and also the learned faculty. In a 2-year program, basically in the first year, the students will go through the all functional areas of management subjects, and they gain the basic knowledge and the concepts required. And in the second year, the students will be going for the specializations, and typically any B school would offer 5 kinds of specializations, and the specializations catered in the area of finance, marketing, human resource management, production and operations management, and information technology. And the selection of the specialization depends on the students' passion, their personality and their career goal. And the students who are very keen in machinery, tools and its functioning and the operations, they go for the production and operations management as a specialization. The students who are good at communication, who is willing to meet the new people, they typically go for the marketing as a specialization. And the students who are creative and willing to counsel the employees or the people, and who are ready to train, then these people will go for the human resource management as a specialization. The students who are willing to churn out the numbers and keen in doing the analysis, they go for the finance as a specialization. Many students nowadays aspiring management as a career, and especially finance as a specialization. The reason is that the global economic era has transformed into many phases, and it is undergoing various phases of the economic cycle. And these phases in the economic cycle has given a lot of opportunity to the finance field, and thereby the students are finding a lot of job opportunities. The other issue is that once the student is placed in the finance area, they will be gaining the necessary skills and the knowledge by virtue of their practice, and thereby the companies would also not willing to replace them very soon. Thereby the longevity of the students' life in the organization is going up. The number of courses that are exposed by the students during their 2 years program In the first year, the basic courses like the accounting and accounting statements analysis and financial management and management accounting. These are the basic courses that the students undergo in the first year of the program. And in the second year, the students will be studying the specialization courses like the security analysis and portfolio management, financial derivatives, financial institutions, financial services, and the corporate valuation, financial engineering. Like that, there are many courses. Depends on the students' interest and their capabilities, they will be choosing the specialization. And after completion of these 2 years of program, the students will be getting a comprehensive idea on financial management. Thereby, they can do a much better job in the organization once they are taken in the area of finance department. When it comes to the practices in the business in the business houses, earlier days the only one individual used to be there in the organization to take care of the entire finance operations. As the organizations are growing and the liberalization policy has prompted the companies to go for the wider operations, thereby many individuals are working in the area of finance. Typically we come across designations like the controller and the treasurer and the accountants and financial analysts. There are the different kinds of jobs being done by the people in the finance department. When it comes to the controller of the organization, he typically takes care of the all accounting operations, and the treasurer takes care of the mobilization of the funds and utilization of it. Financial analyst, typically he takes care of the analysis part of the financial statements and providing the lot of services in the area of decision making by providing the analysis required for decision makers. After completion of their MBA program in the area of finance, they can typically look for the opportunities for the positions like cash managers, risk and insurance managers, credit managers, management consultants, investment banking associates, and later on they can become the investment bankers. They can also look for the opportunities in the position of treasurer and finance officers and controller in the business organizations. And finally, they can think of going to the level of CFO, that is Chief Financial Officer. So it clearly indicates that there are ample opportunities available for MBA Finance students. Basically, MBA Finance is widely recognized in the corporate circles compared to the CFA. The other thing is MBA Finance would provide them the entrepreneurial abilities and it grooms interpersonal skills. MBA is basically a time-bound program wherein the success rates are very high with the MBA degree. And lastly, there are great wider network available for MBA students. Of course, it is also available for CFA also, but the students who passed out from management institutes, they maintain very good relations and they will try to help each other in their corporate life. The emerging areas in the areas of financial management is risk and insurance. It combines a strong fundamentals which is required for running of the business. Nowadays, the businesses are exposed to the different kinds of risk, and the management of the risk has become really a challenging task for the managers. Especially, all the risks are measured in terms of monetary terms. The finance manager plays a greater role in managing the risk. Basically, the finance managers are prompted, or the financial managers are required to measure the risk and also come out with proper measures to minimize the risk and manage the risk. The other emerging area is financial engineering. Over the past decade, Indian financial markets have grown explosively both in terms of volume and sophistication. The regulator has been constantly introducing newer products across various asset classes. Financial engineering basically deals with the development of the new products and restructuring of the organizations, and where the finance manager plays a key role. So because of this liberalization and the economic crisis that the countries are undergoing, affecting the many of the business organizations, at the same time it is also giving a lot of opportunities for the organizations to look for the mergers and acquisitions, and the finance managers are playing a vital role in this era. So this risk and insurance, financial engineering, and the derivative products are some of the emerging areas which are giving a lot of employment opportunities for MBA finance students. A financial manager is responsible for providing financial advice and support to the clients and colleagues to enable them to make sound business decisions. Specific work environments vary considerably and include both public and private sector organizations such as multinational corporations, retailers, financial institutions, trusts, charities, small manufacturing companies, and universities. Financial considerations are at the root of all major business decisions. Clear budgeting planning is essential for short-term, long-term planning, and companies need to know the financial implications of every decision before proceeding. In addition, care must be taken to ensure that financial practices are in line with the statutory legislation and regulations. The typical activities involved for a finance manager is providing and interpreting financial information, monitoring and interpreting cash flows, predicting future trends, analyzing the changes and advising accordingly to the business organizations and the next level managers, formulating strategic and long-term business plans, researching, reporting on factors influencing business performance, analyzing the competitors and the market trends. These are some of the tasks performed by the financial manager in an organization. The image of the banker is changing. They now need to be dynamic leaders with a great communication and motivational skills. An investment banker is not a devil nowadays. Now they need to work very closely with the clients, and they need to provide proper advices and meet their requirements.